Maganda naman yung smile sa mukha niya. Yes. Alright, so tonight we're actually very lucky, we're very privileged. Let me introduce our speaker. So before doing this business, he's actually a nurse by profession. So he finished his master's degree in nursing, and he actually taught as one of the clinical instructors in one of the top universities in this country. So here in our business, he's one of our top leaders, one of our fastest growing executives. He's also a member of the prestigious Philippine Millionaire Circle. So are you excited to meet him?
Yes.
Yes.
So without further ado, please help me welcome International Emerald Executive, Mr. Mervin Justin. Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
It's a good Monday night and welcome everyone. So I know Mondays are usually busy and maraming work, maraming backlog from the weekend. And you still came here, so I appreciate everyone for coming. So yun pa lang, congratulations for being here. So I want to know my audience first. No, everybody got invited to see a business, right?
Yes.
To see a project, tama? Yeah. Who among those who were invited? Let's say everyone here, no? Who among you here came because you wanted to make more money? Pera talaga usapan. I want to make so much more money. Okay, good. Yung iba ayaw, no? So okay lang yun. How about those people now? They find themselves really busy. That's why I want to have more time. I want to have more time for my life. Time? Yeah, yung iba ayaw din, so it's alright. Now, how about those people who want to have both? I want to have so much more money and a lot of time. And maganda yung love life. Now, wait, if you raise your hands to any one of those, then you're in the right place. Now, I'm sure, as I said, that everybody got invited, just like everybody else, ako din, I was invited. But a lot of people ask me, why do business? Eh kung nurse ka naman and you said that you had a master's degree in nursing and probably you're all set to go abroad and make money. Alam niyo ba yung story na yun? Na nurses are intended to go abroad and make dollars. Kasi dito, sobrang grabe, di ba? Now, unfortunately, hindi totoong story yun. Everybody's saying na it's the easy way out and all, but there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of nurses who are not employed. If they are, they're not in the nursing field. So, sobrang liit lang talaga ng chances. Now, I actually got to figure it out around third year college when I was looking at my seniors. So, of course, kung gusto mo makita kung saan ka makakarating, then you start looking at your seniors. I was looking at my seniors, those people who graduated way ahead of me, and I was looking at their lives. It's either they're not working, or they're working really hard and not making money, or wala talaga, or they're working in a different industry. And especially right now, the BPO or the call center industry is very popular among nurses kasi sobrang daming nurses. Then I was looking at it, sabi ko, teka, is this the right path that I'm gonna take? Kasi third year na ako, patapos na, tapos mukhang ngayon ko lang siyang discover, sana bago ako nag-enroll. Pero nandun na, so I finished my course, and I found a way to make myself competitive, pero hindi pa rin talaga. Now, fortunately, I found a job, but honestly, it started to make me think. Everybody wants to achieve so many things in life, right?
Yes.
You want to achieve your dreams, you want to buy a lot of stuff. I started computing then, and I don't know if you computed already. I just want to ask a few more questions. So anyone here who can honestly, completely save 10,000 pesos a month? 5,000. 5,000 without doing anything, 5,000. Pagkadating ng pera, itatabi yung 5,000. Meron ba? Is it sure? Meron siguro 1 or 2 or 3. Aside from those people in business. Now, I was in a job there. At 5,000 wala. Minsan sagad, minsan kulang. I don't know if you can relate. Yung hindi pa nakakarating yung sweldo, nagamit mo na. Alam mo yun? Hindi mo pa nakakawakan, ubos na. Then I started thinking, I had a lot of dreams. And I had a lot of things that I want to achieve. And then I computed, I usually can save around 2,000 a month. Then I computed, that's 24,000 per year. And then I started thinking, I want to buy a car. I want to buy a house. And then it made me think, teka lang, this is not going in the same direction that I wanted. And that's the reason why I did business. So, because when I saw, by the way, I came from a family of Chinese people and business people. And then I was looking at whatever they're doing. And then I found out, parang ako lang yata yung employed sa pamilya. Everybody is in business. That's why they're having so much more income. And then I'm looking at myself, bakit kaya ganito ako nahihirapan? Then I started looking at whatever those successful people are doing. And they were all in business. That's why right now, if you're really open to look at businesses, then you're in the right place. And congratulations for knowing it now. Because if I could have known it earlier, if I could have seen it earlier, it could have been so much better. Okay? So that's my story. That's why I am in business. Now, of course, as we're talking about it, everybody is invited over to see a business. Now, before anything else, we have to find out what are the criteria to make sure that the business is going to be okay. Would you agree?
Yes.
O kahit ano lang. Hindi pwede, di ba? So you have to see something. Now, I want to show you 5 key points in business. Now, when we talk about 5 key points, these are the 5 critical areas that needs to be there to make sure that your business is going to be big. The first one is a market trend. If whatever business you are is not in the trend, for example na lang, so that it can be easier. Everybody here loves the Wi-Fi technology, right?
Yes.
So kung pwede kang connected all the time, you will, di ba? So yung binibenta ko ngayon, typewriter, Wi-Fi ready, would you buy? May Wi-Fi naman ah. Of course not, right? Because there is no trend for typewriters anymore. But if I say it's iPad 3, pwede na, di ba? So that's a market trend. Now secondly, you have to have a product that's unique and exclusive so that you can solve the problem. Because if your product is just like everybody else's product, hindi wala ka ng edge and you don't get to have an advantage over everybody else. The third thing is powerful partnerships. Of course, right now, this is the world of partnering up. If your partner is not strong and stable and solid, pag nagsara, kasama ka, di ba? So of course, you need to see if it's stable. And number 4, is it the right time or the perfect time to do business? And more importantly, number 5, will you make a lot of money? Because if you're gonna be in business and you're not gonna make money, why go into business, di ba? Stay in the job. Maybe that you can be better. But really, you have to check all of these things. Now let's just talk about the market first. Now, right now, the world is changing from thin to fat. Now, everybody is actually getting bigger and getting more sickly. Now, just so that we can look at it on our own perspective, any one of you here, personally, or you know someone who wants to live longer? 10 years more. Ganon? Yeah. So sabihin natin, you can die tomorrow. Ganon. I'm gonna give you 10 years more. Yeah? 1. How many people among you here, or people that you know, or you have somebody you know, who wants to get sexier?
Yes.
Sexier, really? 6-pack abs. Yeah, marami, right? Now that's one. That's another one. Now, how many of you here know someone or personally have hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol levels, and stuff like that? Sickness, meron ba? Probably family pa lang. Pagkadating mo yata ng 40 or 50, yun na yung puso. Pag wala ka nun, hindi ka in, di ba? Something like that. Kailangan ka. But I know there's a lot of people who have these problems and they wanna remove these problems, right? And how many of you here, or know people, who have been doing the same New Year's resolution to lose weight for the longest time? Mga 10 years na, wanna diet. Okay, diet 10 years. Next year na lang ulit, diba? Hindi ko na kaya. Meron ba? You know, meron dito. Yeah, diets, yeah. This is what we need as a market. There is a huge market for this. The world right now is saying that there are more people dying from obesity than those people who don't have anything to eat. Diba? It's ironic. More people are dying because of French fries and soft drinks. And you do it every day. And you get sick and die early. Sometimes nga, I ask it, have you ever seen anyone who's overweight and they live long? Yeah. Among your family members, do you have people overweight? Yeah. So would you allow them to just go to the normal course of life? Or would it be better to solve it for them? Better, right? personally, solve it for yourself, and then for your loved ones, solve it as well. Now this is a market. Now in the Philippines, it's the same numbers. More and more and more people are getting bigger. You know this person?
Yeah.
Si Ate Shawi na TV5 na siya. So, wala na siya dito sa Biggest Loser. Now, you know Biggest Loser, right? Sobrang daming pumila. And what's ironic, even yung host, hindi ka content, di ba? But of course, there are a lot of people who are still hoping that I can get to a better figure, right? Especially when it's the summer na. Anyone who's excited for the summer? Ladies?
Yes.
Excited for the summer? So you can flaunt your body. Siyempre, di ba? Well, may gusto mag-t-shirt. Kung meron, ipapakita. For the men, I'm sure you're all excited. Di ba 2020 na lahat ng mata nyo? I know, everybody's excited. Everybody wants to see something, of course. And that's what I'm talking about as a market trend. The world wants to get sexier and healthier. Would you agree?
Yes.
And this is one of the biggest markets that we are in. And this is why we're launching the project called The Right Approach, or the TRA. It's actually a life extension, body perfecting, and a weight management program here in the country. Now it has been very successful in the launches in other Asian countries like Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Malaysia. And now we're the first group here to be bringing this franchise and this project in the country. So consider yourself very fortunate to see it for the first time. Now, why am I saying this is a significant change for the rest of the things that you know? I'm sure marami na kayong alam na mga programs, right? Probably you've heard about countless types of diets. And alam mo yung mga gurus all over the world na ito gawin mo to, ito gawin mo to. But pag tinignan mo yung itsura nila, hindi naman ganun ka okay pa rin. But you still listen because there's a lot of things going on. Now when we talk about losing weight, what's the usual thing that you can think of? Usually diet, di ba? When you talk about diet, what does it mean? Magugutom ka, di ba? So, kadalasan yun yung pinag-uusapan. Now, ano pa, kung hindi diet, fitness first, di ba? Or gym, or exercise, or badminton, or swimming, that you only stay for like 2 days or something like that. And then, you know, like, kaya. But that's the usual thing. And have you seen people na they are big, they did something, they became really, really slim, and then after a few months, they grew bigger again, and sometimes double or more than what they are. Ano ba kayo pala ng ganun?
Yes.
Probably you've seen a lot of people like this. Now, TRA is a program, and you can just start to imagine this, that you can get those results that you're looking for without starving. You don't need to go hungry. Number 2, if you don't want to exercise, you don't need to exercise. If you want to exercise, then you can continue to exercise. But honestly, who's masipag? No exercise, and then the best of all, when you lose weight once, you lose it forever. And you see results in just 4 weeks. Now, I want to emphasize something. Fat loss in 4 weeks, not weight loss. I will explain it later why this is really, really significant. Now, before I go through the whole program, let's just learn more about what's going on in the world. Because it's the wrong approaches. Kanina sabi niyo, you've heard of other diets, right? You've heard of other programs, and you've seen something out in the market. Now, there are a lot of people who want shortcuts. They want things done easy. For example, I want to lose weight, 10 kilos tomorrow. Di ba? Parang people think about these things, right? They want to have it. That's why they believe a lot of those other programs or products in the market. Let me give you some of the examples of it and why it doesn't work. First, yung mga slimming teas and slimming coffee. Have you heard of this? Any one of you tried Pedialyte, Campolis, and stuff? Yeah? Any one of you who know people who tried?
Yes.
Try interviewing them and ask them if they have a good experience in the CR all the time. So what happens is that you go to the CR and you go and eliminate every few minutes. Kung pwede kang magdala ng portal at magdala ka na kasi you cannot go out. It's either that or diapers. I don't know what you want to prefer. Because that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have a lot of water loss because it has a laxative effect. It's gonna make you keep on eliminating and eliminating. What happens when you just lose water, you also lose electrolytes along the way. You look like tuyo and parang may sakit. Alam niyo yung feeling, umayat na mukhang may sakit. That's what usually happens. And since you only lost water, what happens? When you drink water again, you gain everything back, and then nagugutom ka pa kasi, di ba, dumi ka nito, nagkasakit ka, so you eat more. Then you actually become bigger after. We call it serious rebound. Now, there are people naman who tend to go for mga medicine or gamot. So, I'm sure you've heard of this generic name called Orlistat. Yeah, or tago natin sa pangalang Senecal. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard about this mga gamot that literally makes you eliminate oil from the body. Yeah, so it's really endorsed nga a lot, especially in the Philippines. But true enough, it really eliminates oil from your body. Only one drawback: it doesn't tell you when. So what usually happens, anyone of you have tried? No? Hindi daw wanna believe me, try. And then, magdala ka lang ng extra pants, extra underwear, because you don't know when it's gonna come out. Let me share you a short story, because this is one of my uncles. One of my uncles is really big. And alam mo na, in the Chinese community, minsan nakikinig talaga kung kanino, di ba? So, nirecommend na isang kaibigan, i-try mo to. Really effective. Tanggal yung oil mo, you're gonna lose weight and stuff like that. So siya naman, syempre, naniwala sa kaibigan na, sige, titry niya. It was Orlistat, it was Senecal. So, and then he went into a party. Sinabi kasi nung friend niya, especially when you're gonna go and you know you're gonna eat a lot of stuff, you take it. So, by the way, have you been into a Chinese party?
Yes.
Yeah. Probably you've seen that there's a lot of food and 95% of it is oily.
Yes.
Tama? And usually mga 8 course or 12 course meal yan, talagang maraming pagkain. So, my uncle went to the party, took in this medicine before going there. So, pumunta siya and then kumain, kasi confident eh. Alam niya na, I'm covered, I'm protected and stuff like that kasi may gamot siya. So, during the whole course, kain siya ng kain, enjoy, and then syempre after, what do you do after? You stand up and go to the washroom, di ba? Pag tayo niya, meron ng staining ng oil, both sa pants and sa seat, and the smell is hard. Isipin mo, pag matanda ka na, tapos nasa society ka, tapos meron kang stain ng oil, how would you feel? Grabe yung embarrassment. And since then, hindi niya na inulit yung gamot, sinumpa niya na yung clinical ever, hindi na take it anymore. So, you wanna try it? Try it. So, you can mag-tactic ka lang or diaper and then go out. But that's what's gonna happen. And sometimes the effect is not only for a day, it can even give you effects for the following day. Hindi naman ako nag-take, bakit lumabas pa? Ganun talaga. Now, actually, this type of medicine is already considered common poison in Singapore, in the progressive countries. That's what's gonna happen. Aside from that, you can also damage your liver along the way. Now, there are people naman who don't want to take in some of these things. They'd rather go for the natural way. So they go for diets, okay? The fad diets. Any one of you here who tried detox or cleansing? Yeah, I don't eat anything. I just eat fruit and water or lemon juice for 1 week or 2 weeks. Hindi nakatry na. Any one of you who know people, cleansing kasi ako, now, ask them if their experience is good. Lahat din kumakain, ikaw siya minum ng juice or something like that. Now, you know what happens with these things? Papansin mo, papayat talaga sila after 2 weeks. Or minsan, after just the whole cleansing diet, they're gonna lose so much weight, right? But right now, when you see them again, balik sa dati, or sometimes even bigger. What happens kasi, when you do this, you have drastic weight loss because number one, we're humans, right? We're supposed to eat. So if you don't eat, you will lose weight. And magiging para kang yung, alam mo yung mga hindi nakakakain na nakikita mo sa picture, kaya ka nag-donate ng pera. Something like that. You're gonna be like that. You're gonna have nutritional deficiencies, anemia, and all of these health concerns because you did not eat. What happens is that you lower your metabolism so much because your body eats up all of your muscles that the next meal, when you go back to your just regular meal, you tend to store everything and you become bigger because of it. So mapapansin nyo, ito yung mga nag-yo-yo. Nagka-crash diet, tumataba, crash, tumataba. Meron din na iba, nagka-try ng mga celebrity diets or yung mga fad diets or designer diets. And then just like South Beach, Atkins, and one of the what we call Cohen's diet, I'm sure you've heard about all of these diets that makes you have a set recipe or meal for the next, I don't know, 60 days or 90 days that you follow. And you pay a lot of it, you pay a lot of money for it. For example, I've heard that one of these diets would cost you 60,000 per month. And that's it. And unfortunately, most of them involve a lot of protein, or they eliminate one of the major food groups on your diet. When you have a lot of protein, you actually risk your kidneys to fail. Just like the Atkins diet, the creator of the diet died from renal failure. Pero syempre, hindi naman niya aaminin dahil sa diet niya, but he died from renal failure, so you know the story. That's what's gonna happen. Would you want not lose weight, end up dialysis, or impotence? Of course, you don't want to have these things, because these are the fad diets that have been going on for a long time, but doesn't really produce long-term, sustainable results. Now, why do people believe it? Because of the myth. Akala ko totoo, akala ko ganyan. For example, when we talk about weight loss, people always say na, I need to go hungry. So, alam niyo yun, kailangan after 6, okay lang tiisin mo yan kung gutom ka. Do you know a lot of people like this? Yeah, gutom pero hindi, nakadiet ako eh. Hindi na muna kakain. I know a lot of friends, especially females, who punish themselves, lalo na magsasummer ngayon. They keep on punishing themselves. And they go hungry. The fact is, if you go hungry, your body eats up your body and makes you grow bigger after. That's why it doesn't work. Pansinin mo yung mga nagaganong diet, after ng summer, boom, balik sa dati. 2 years na solution ulit, di ba? Every year na ulit. Hanggang one day, they just give up. Now second, exercise. Masikat for everybody. Di ba na, cheat ngayon, bukas gym naman. Umaga, the treadmill ako. Anyone of you have heard that? Yes. Who did that to justify yourself eating a lot? Yeah? Now, when you do exercise, anyone here is exercising? Going to the gym? Yeah? Marami? Yeah? So how do you feel after? Pagod, di ba? When you're tired, what do you look for? Food or sleep? So, what do you usually choose to do first? Food and then sleep. What did happen? That's the regular cycle. The other way is to discipline yourself really, but after the whole gym, mapapansin mo, you become fit, tapos parang, di ba, ba't ano nangyari? Bakit tumaba na naman ako? Now that's what usually happens because you really don't cut more calories. It's because you eat it all after the exercise. You know, 1 hour in the gym burns around 400 to 1 hour in the treadmill. Running, not walking, hindi kasama yung walking. Yung running would burn around 400 to 500 calories. 1 chicken drumstick is 400 to 500 calories. So you eat 1 chicken drumstick, you run for an hour. 2-piece chicken with rice, you have to run for like 4 hours. Can you do that every day? And may ibang kamang ulam, so you really cannot do it with exercise. Or no rice. Meron ba niniwala dito to lose weight? No rice. Protein lang or gulay lang. No, because can you do it forever? Anyone here can promise, I'm not gonna have rice from now until I die. We're Asians, we need rice, right? We eat rice. The fact is, it's not about eliminating food. It's actually about taking the right portions. And this is what TRA is about. Now, honestly, these approaches, the things that we talked about, why do they fail? They fail because of the things that you don't want. For example, side effects. Would you want to lose weight but you eliminate oil? Hindi ka ganun. Or, di ba? Ayaw mo yun. Or you hurt your body. Or you keep on going to the bathroom all the time. 15 minutes, tuloy-tuloy ka. We don't want that. Or deprivation. For example, party. Ano na kakainin mo? Gulay. Kasi nakadakit ako ngayon. Cannot eat. Yeah? And rebound. I want to share to you a story. This is one of the winners of Biggest Loser. Grabe, di ba? Transformation. Is it really superb transformation, ideal body. Now, any one of you here who have seen Biggest Loser, at least an episode of, ano ginagawa nila? Training, diba? Exercise. Umiiyak na yung mga contestant, nagpupush up pa rin. Or grabe, talaga sinisigawan sila ng phone, kaya mo yan, and stuff like that, and then they have restricted diets. Tapos psychologically, pinapasakit pa yung ulo kasi yung voting nila nasa trainer or something, nasa food. So really, it's really an intensive physical, emotional, and mental workout for the rest of the whole time that they're in. That's why they get this body. Ano ba yung mga activities nila? Nagtitulak ng truck, diba? They do crazy stuff. Now when you get out of Biggest Loser, what do you think happens? Balik sa dati. Because you have family, you have friends, you have parties, you have birthdays, and then you don't have a coach who shouts on you and make you do push-ups, right? And then hindi ka rin magtutulak ng kotse sa EDSA. Nobody's gonna do it. That's why after a year or more, this is who he was after Biggest Loser. At least nakausap si Oprah, di ba? So, okay, nakausap mo yung billionaire. But of course, rebound is really a big problem. Why am I sharing these things? Because if it doesn't solve a long-term concern, you're only wasting time. And you're only hurting your body along the way. And this is why we have TRA, and we are launching it here in the country. Now, the difference of TRA is that it gives you more than the external benefits. Okay? One is we target killer fats. Now, there are two types of fat that people don't usually know. People that you know don't usually know. There are two types. The first one is the ugly fat. This is the fat you see that you don't like to see. Cellulite and stuff, or pag nakita mo yung katawan mo, pag ganun, bakit walang space dito? Kasi yung bakit yung sakto na, di ba? So that's really it. We don't like that. We call it subcutaneous fat, but it doesn't kill you. The second is the fat that you don't see. Do you know people who's not big, but nabalitaan mo na stroke or high blood? Parang okay naman, parang healthy naman siya eh. Ano kaya nangyari? There's a lot of what we call killer fat or visceral fat. This is the fat inside. TRA targets to eliminate or to lower your killer fat, which in turn helps you help your body. Now we heal your body by helping you normalize the cholesterol levels, blood pressure, blood sugar, uric acid levels, and all of these concerns. You know a lot of people who have this, right? And then in medication, nasabi nila hanggang buhay kasama mo na. Imagine being able to help them. And this is what TRA is all about. And the best part is, while healing your body, you can get a perfect body after. Would you like that? Yeah, who wants to be able to get into the dating damit, especially ladies? Maraming mamaya, you know people na nagkasya ulit yung damit nung high school, nung yung mga ganun. Hindi mo na masuot, pero nagkasya ulit. Or those people na, alam mo, pag nag-beach, hindi na kailangan mag-breathe in. Alam mo yan? That's what happens. So you can get the new you. It's an overall health and wellness makeover. This is what TRA is about. Now, TRA involves one, the right products. Now, we have you take the right products that will help you throughout your transformation. It is proven safe and effective. So much so that we are supplying the Olympics. Now, when you talk about the Olympics, they are using the best products available in the world. And they are using our products, and our products are the best ones available in the world. It's screened by all of the medical boards that you can think of. And it's actually clear of the banned substances. It doesn't have side effects. It doesn't have your steroids and all of those things. It's just really effective. These are some of our scientific partners: Stanford, Tufts University, and recently even acquired a genetic-based company called LifeGen Technologies that helps us lose weight genetically. Would you like that? You're not going to get fat because genetically you're not intended to. This is the science that we have. And right now, all of this is patented with this company. Meaning to say, if you partner up, and as a businessman, think about it, nobody else can have what you have. It's that a good business?
Yes.
Yes, definitely, right? Now, second is about the right nutrition. You'll be able to still eat while losing weight. Would you like that?
Yes.
This is funny about this program. When you go hungry, there's something wrong. You're not supposed to go hungry. Is that good?
Yeah.
Hindi ka na diyan sa sakaminhan mo, di ba? Hindi na kukulo, hindi ka na magugutom, hindi ka na mahihilo while losing weight. Inamumutla ka na, hindi, kaya ko to. Of course, you don't need to do that anymore. And it's easy to follow, and it's all about the right portions. And the best part is, you can still eat out with your friends. You can still attend birthday parties. You can still attend weddings. And you don't need oatmeal lang the whole day. I know people who go to parties and they bring their oatmeal with them. No sugar, no milk, oatmeal. The whole day. Like that? Aren't you tired of those kinds of stuff? Of course, hindi na kailangan yun with TRA. Right? And the best part is that you're not going to do it alone. This whole program is about having other people do it with you. It's about right education that you can share with others along the way while losing weight. There will be classes that you can get yourself involved into and an online community so that you can get yourself help anywhere you are in the world. There will be coaches that will make sure that your whole transformation becomes successful. And this is what the whole TRA program is about. But I'm sure you want to see, ano ba talagang kayang gawin ng TRA? Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Those people who went through the whole program and then they transformed themselves in just 4 weeks. Yeah? Now, I want to share to you some of the people who have gone through the whole program. Okay? Now, first up, actually one of my friends, Bray, and you can see that ang pinakagusto ko dito is nawala yung build-in. This is probably the most difficult part. But he's here to share his story. Would you like to hear from him?
Yes.
Of course, I'm gonna call him up so that I don't need to share his story. He's gonna be the one to share his story. So please help me welcome Bray to share his story about that.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, my name is Bray. Before working with Nuskin, I used to work with Canon as a software engineer. So, usually, as an IT professional, usually, ano yung impression ng mga tao sa akin? Ano ba ang lifestyle ng isang IT professional? Upo, upo sa computer, tapos buong araw, hindi lang ang trabaho mo. So, I really live a very sedentary lifestyle. So, for 5 years, I work in Canon like that. So, for 5 years, nalagyan ko talaga yung Canon. So, after several APEs during my 5th year, nag-physical exam kami. Doon ko nakita kasi sa blood ko na medyo delikado na pala yun. My cholesterol was high, my triglycerides was bad, tapos yung, even yung SGPT ko masama. So, that was the time na nag-decide ako really take care of my health na talaga. So, I did what most people would do. First, I tried going to the gym. So, going to the gym, di ako nagtagal. I think 2 months lang, I decided to stop going to the gym. Ang nag-workout na lang talaga sa gym yung credit card ko. So, why? Lifestyle-wise kasi, I work 7 o'clock AM, I have to be at work. And I normally go home at 11 in the evening. So, there's really no time for me to go to the gym talaga. So, I tried changing my diet na rin. You know yung sinasabi ni Mervin na oatmeal diet? I'm one of those actually. So, breakfast and lunch, I did oatmeal. Dinner naman, gulay, so salad. So, umaga, para akong pig, yung galing baboy. Pero pagdating sa gabi, para akong kamping. So, sabit I actually lost weight doing that, but it took me like 6 months to lose like 1 or 2 kilos. So, it's really frustrating for me when I did that. So, eventually, I had to go back to bumawi talaga ako, balik sa dating kain. So, fortunately, nakita ko yung TRA. So, when TRA was introduced last 2011, December, hindi talaga mag-isip talaga. I really took the program kasi sabi nila, you don't have to go dieting daw. O sige, so I went for it talaga. So, and, notice, I did it on December. So, usually, ano ginagawa ko in December? Kakain, diba? So, I didn't miss out. Ang maganda, I didn't miss out on any party. So, Christmas party, Noche Buena, New Year's Eve, nakakain pa rin talaga. Na-enjoy ko pa rin talaga yung mga food. But despite that, after 1 month, I actually lost weight. This is around 6 pounds. I actually lost 6 pounds in 1 month. And the good news is, actually, it became healthier. Visceral fat to bumaba. Same time, when I took my blood test again, after a month, actually, bumaba lahat. Cholesterol ko safe na, and yung blood sugar ko bumaba. And ang pinaka-gusto ko is yung sa liver ko yung SGPT ko. Nasa bordering na ako sa 35 That's the upper border. Na-reduce to almost half yung SGPT ko. So I became healthier. So the reason why, actually ito na yung reason kaya ako talaga ginawa yung TRA. Picture ako ng girlfriend ko. Ano yung picture ko? Nung nakita ko itong picture ko sa sarili ko, I said to myself, oh God, why? So doon talaga, as in, grabe, respetuhin ko ba ako ng mga tao nito. So I really decided to do the TRA talaga. So after 2 months of doing TRA, this is how I look like. So basically, same pants yan. And right now, it's actually the same pants. Maluwag na talaga siya. So awkward. Medyo, I'm at this awkward place where you can't buy new clothes kasi alam mo papain ka ba. So, and for the first time ever, lumitaw yung biceps ko. So actually, formed muscles while doing TRA. So not only did I lose my man boobs, but actually formed biceps. So I'm so happy about it. So what I really recommend sa people when you start, really give it a shot. And the best thing you can do here is you work on this, not just on yourself now. It's better to do it talaga with friends that you know and who really want to be healthy together. So yun talaga yung pinaka-gusto ko. Because talagang with the support of the friends, talagang it can really change yung how you live your lifestyle talaga. So that's my story. Thank you.
That's really amazing, right? Grabe, di ba? Oo nga naman ay man boobs, di ba? Nagalawa mo na ng iba no? Hindi na pants after ano na. But of course, we have other people who have experienced other results pa. Would you like to know more?
Yes.
Yeah? So I have another friend here, di ba? Can you see this?
Yes.
Can you see this? This is what every man wants, a swimmer's body, inverted triangle. And this happened in just 1 month. His name is Joel. Is he here? Yes, he's here. So, of course, I'm not going to be speaking. He's going to be speaking. Let's hear from Joel. And he's
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Yeah, just a bit of sorry about myself. I still work right now for a multinational company. It's a supervisor. So, anyways, before yeah, yun. Yung diets na share ni Marvin before, like, yung cleansing diet, I tried that. 2 days lang. Nahihilo ka. Tapos, by the way, this program is very successful na sa Southeast Asian countries. So, meron mga pictures. So, we see them, sabi ko, wow, just Korean. Sabi ko, what about for myself? Will it really work? So, lucky enough, we launched this year now, January. Tapos, sabi ko, I wanna give it a shot, not just for, aesthetic purposes, kasi meron ba dito gusto, wanna show, have a really good body in the summer.
Yes.
Diba? So, ayun, good for it. Yeah, pero but more important, yung health mo talaga, you need to take care of it for your loved ones, especially for yourself. So, just a bit more to share. Ito, wala na to. I'm now on my first month in 2 weeks. Tapos, what else? Yung weight, hindi na siya 9 pounds. Yung difference is 12 pounds na. I just checked them. So, what I advise especially for the ones who are seeing this, kung gusto nila, just to take care of themselves and really get to the perfect shape that they want. You can try the TRE program. Do it with us. Or if you see it, it's a business naman, it's really good. In fact, one of my classmates from high school, she phoned me up. Tapos, ayan, phone ko din. She phoned me up. Tapos, people now are really, I don't know, kasi I'm from the province, I'm from Zamboanga City. Tapos, a lot of people there, especially from the, from the Chinese community kasi siya rin. Tapos, people are really coming over here to Manila just, to get consultations for any. Grabe, sobrang mahal. Tapos, they're really, as this, willing sila to pay for that. So, meaning there's really a big market for it. So, what I would like to invite everyone, especially for those who are seeing for the first time, to simply find out with us. Yeah, masaya siya. Thank you.
I really like this, no?
Yes.
This is one of the best things na nawala talaga. Nagkaroon ng shape ulit ng katawan. This is really amazing. And we have some other people. This is Ryan. How many people do you know who have this? This, di ba 9 months or 8 months that you want to get out of. Yeah, maraming may gustong mawala yung excess na yan. Imagine in just 1 month, you can actually flatten your stomach. At least, hindi na kasing laki ng dati. Right? It's really, really amazing. Losing 15 pounds in a month and really reducing even your age. Now, this is an anti-aging program. It makes you younger. His age, really 31, but because of this, he's 47 years old in his body age. After 1 month, he was able to reduce his body age to 44, at least 3 years younger. After 2 months and 3 months, I don't know yet, but I'm sure the effects are really, really significant. If you see Ryan right now, iba na ang itsura talaga. Really, not like this anymore. Pwede nang di ba, pang Baywatch or something. Really amazing result. Now, we have for the ladies naman. I'm sure you also want to hear from the ladies. This is Mayet. Can you see the big difference? Grabe rin, di ba? You can see that she was able to lose 6 pounds. This is Mayet, and you can see the big difference. But I would like her to share her story. Okay lang? So let's hear from Mayet. Mayet is here.
Hi, good evening. I'm Mayet, and I work.
You want to see
Awkward. Hi, Mayet.
Yeah.
Hi, I work sa isang IT company sa may Makati. And lifestyle-wise talaga, very bad kasi I'm working in a night shift. And not just that, I was so shocked when I saw my picture talaga before. Kasi like everyday naman nakikita mo sarili mo in the mirror, parang okay naman, wala nang... Pero I was so shocked talaga when I saw my before picture. Grabe, ganyan pala ako kalaki. I mean like, young. Hindi ko matagal, joke. Pero good thing na rin I tried the program talaga. It's really very effective. Actually, sinasabi pa nga nila na parang everyday kasi I'm wearing coat. Pero di talaga noticeable. Pero pag dyan talaga, sobrang na-shock ako. Kasi dito, natanggal. Sobrang amazing. At saka, sinasabi nila na okay talaga ang program kasi like maraming changes sa akin. Like yung clothes ko, maluwang-luwang na, ganyan. Then the good thing about the program kasi is that pag night shift ka, after your work, sobrang stress, toxic. Tapos meron ka na yung go to sleep lang agad. Well, with the program kasi, after work, wala, parang marami pang magagawa. Ganyan. So, maganda yung feeling. And natakot ako dun sa body age, 41. Right now, it's 39. So, I'm very happy with the results. At saka, I lost, yung updated na to, I lost almost 5 kilos na for just 1 month and 2 weeks. Wala pang exercise yan. So, magandang experience. And, yun, natakot kasi ako 41. I'm at risk of having those diseases na, diba, of the age of 40. Mom ko kasi is diabetic na, and obese din siya. And right now, I'm already in the normal weight, hindi na ako obese. So, I'm very happy. And I was a bit skeptic at first kasi the first time, I saw kasi pictures from Southeast Asia results. Sabi ko, grabe, totoo ba talaga to? Sobrang transformed na sexy one. So sabi ko, sige, try ko na lang kahit night shift, okay lang. So, good enough naman na pakita ng ganong resulta. And wala pa akong effort na masyadong exercise. So, I really recommend this program, not just for sexy body, but for good health. Yun lang.
I'm sure you know of a lot of people who wants to have the same result. Now, let me share to you some of the other results that we have. Kaninang napindot ko na. This is a picture of one of our moms in the business. Now, alam mo naman kapag mom na daw, medyo mahirap, di ba? Lalo na pag nabuntis, mahirap tanggalin. And this is her picture before. Bakit yung likod lang muna? Because yung likod daw yung hindi nadadaya. Kahit anong gawin mo, hindi mo madadaya. Hindi pwedeng breathe in sa likod. After 1 month, you can actually see significant changes dun sa mga tupi-tupi. Diba? Alam mo yung mga tupi-tupi? And after 2 months, parang ibang tao na yung nakatalikod. This is really significant. Later you see her, you can answer what happened. But really, this is significant. Let me share to you one more picture. Side naman. So, before 1 month, 2 months. May abs na, di ba? This is amazing. As you can see, really, really significant results. Especially nanay pa. Pinakamahirap daw talaga yun. I don't know, I can't relate, but probably you can. So, you'll be able to know why it's difficult. Meron bang moms in the room? Yeah? Is it difficult? Especially after. And this is a program that can solve your problem. So, this is TRA. Now, I want to share to you one of our most amazing results from Southeast Asia. Nagtatanong, totoo ba talaga yan? And it's really, really true. This is Lee Shokseng, and he lost 60 kilos doing the program. And this is his picture before. He's actually a market owner, small market owner, and he lost the whole of me and more. 60 kilos, not just 50 something kilos and 60. And he's really, really, really transformed. And there are other results. Grabe, di ba? How many people do you know na ganito? Yung pag tingnan mo, bumabounce na yung it's really hard and malaki na talaga. I know a lot of people like this. Minsan nakataas pa yung damit nila pero makita pa talaga nila. But really, they are at risk of a lot of other problems. And you can help solve these problems. Now, how many people want this? Wow. For the males? 6-pack abs. Di pala 6-pack. 1, 2, 3. Wala 6-pack. 8. And this is amazing. Before TRA, the usual beer bellies, you know the beer bellies. But when you decide to transform your body, 3 months, 6 months. This is really amazing, right? Yung mga nangarap maging Spartan, now you have a yes, and this is really amazing. Now, some of the other people who did the whole 3-month program, before and after, and then from sumo wrestler to mixed martial arts fighter. Really, really amazing. Kita mo itong, di ba? Minsan mahirap din pag hindi mo na makita, di ba? Pag umiihi, hindi mo na makita. Really another problem. When you have a lot of nakaharang talaga dyan. You can see that people lose a lot of weight and the body fat is reduced, and especially, that's really important when you lose fat instead of losing muscle. And you can see the great transformation in these people. Now, for the ladies, I'm sure, meron din kayong mga alam na ganyan chubby. You know, a lot of people ganyan. Like chubby, cute, di ba? Really, you know people na ganyan, chubby, or a little bit older people na who still wants to get sexy. You know, a lot of people like that. This is before TRA, and this is their pictures after TRA. Pwede nang ligawan. Grabe, sexy parang model. Chubby lang mas model. Lahat nung bully sa kanya, magsisisi talaga. Nakita kami yung picture, uy ko parang hindi talaga tama yung nangyayari. This is amazing, right? So kung hindi mo siya pinapansin, pipila ka tuloy. And how many people do you know who's struggling to have this? And this is a way out for all of them. Now, there are people naman who just want to become sexier, but sometimes they're not really big. Yeah, this is a story of this is a picture of Mariel, And ang pinaka-problema or ang question niya, baka naman lumiit yung God-given assets. You know what I mean? Kasi problema na yun, yung upper assets at lower assets, pag nawala pa, di ba? Because, tama ba? Especially for ladies, when you try to lose weight, you lose your assets. Yeah? So, right now, nung tinry niya yung buong program, when she did TRA after a month, she improved all of her numbers. But what you can see, she got curvier along the way. Did not lose the assets, just became sexier. This is what the results for TRA is about. Now, there are people naman who wants to gain muscle. Meron ba ditong all their life, ano talaga, binubuli kasi payat? Yeah. Because of the TRA program, you can get from this to this. And this is a guy from my wife who was really and then, pwede nang ganyan yung ano, di ba? Pwede na mag-model ng boxing and stuff like that. This is the same person. Yung mga binubuli na payat, he can get. How many people do you know like this? Na nag-gym, may pilit na, di ba? May pilit lumaki. This is when you want them to go to a TRA program. For the males who don't want to exercise but wants to get 6 packs, this is what it is. This is Willing Tan from Malaysia. You can see the difference in having a better body and getting abs without exercise. That's Willing Tan. Now, there are people naman who love to exercise. Anyone here na matagal na nag-gym? Doing gym for the longest time. And I'm sure you can see people inside the gym na pag bumuhat, grabe na, di ba? Yung parang sobrang grabe. Paano binubuhat yan? 100, 300, mga sobrang laki na binubuhat. Now, this is a friend of mine, Danny. And he actually got this body when his wife got pregnant. Sumabay daw siya. Kasi daw lahat ng kinakain ng wife, kailangan niyang kainin or kung hindi naubos, siya ang umubos. Now, unfortunately, when his wife gave birth, so nawala yung tiyan ng wife niya. Yung kanya hindi nawala. Sumabay lang talaga. And he decided na gusto niya rin tanggalin. And hindi siya mga anak, kailangan ba ayusin. So he went to the gym and exercised for 2 years. Sobrang exercise, 3 hours a day, 6 days a week of exercise. And he got this result. Pwede na. If you get from that to this, at least may difference. But that's 2 years. Can you go to the gym for 2 years, every day, 6 days, or 3? I don't think so. Sobrang, 1 day nga lang, pagod ka na eh. When he did TRA, just for 1 month, and he added it to his regular regimen in the gym, this is what he looks like now. Ay now, hindi pala now. This is what he looked like 1 month after. When you see him now, grabe iba ng difference. When I saw him again, hindi ko talaga akala na siya. He's not the same person. Siya ba yung nasa picture? It was really, really different. When you see him, of course, one of these days, you're gonna see him walk around, you will see grabe. Anyone of you here who loves this kind of body? Yes, and we worked so hard for it, right? Now, you know the best part of this picture? For me, the best part is the story after the picture. You know what's the story after the picture? Of course, you have friends, right? When you see your friend come from this to this, would you ask?
Yes.
What happened? Grabe, nag-reunion nangyari sa'yo. And may gym-mate siya. After 1 month, from this to this, what do you think happened to the gym-mates? Everybody asked, and all he did was to share his program. And he shared TRA. And you know what happened? He created a business because he is the walking billboard. And this is why it's really, really significant. So for me, sa business, ayusin mo na lang yung katawan mo, then you make a lot of money. Is that good?
Yes.
Yes. For me, it's really amazing. So that next time, you can be really like commercial models. These are TRA Taiwan pictures. And these are real people in TRA in Taiwan. They had a contest and everybody was like, kulang na lang yung kapa, di ba, sa casting. They're gonna go by and this is really amazing. And this is really TRA results. Now, there are people, these are people who goes through exercise. For the older people who wants to still get ripped, you still can. This is Dr. James Chia. He was really buff before, but as you know, habang tumataba talaga. So nawawala yung katawan, but he still involves himself into exercise. And then after 6 months of TRA, you can still get your ripped body once again. And they're still away. So for those people who's a little bit older and still wants to get healthy, dito parang kaya mong itumba, itulak, di ba? Dito, ikaw itutumba ba yung katawan. It's really, really amazing, right? Now, there are people naman who go to the program for medical reasons. Just like this, his uric acid is really high, and then the cholesterol levels are really high. Doing the program makes you healthier. To lower uric acid levels more than half, to lower your cholesterol levels significantly, makes your life longer. And this is why we call it a life extension program. Have you ever seen anyone who's fat who lived long? Everybody died early, right? So, yun din yung isa pang anti-aging, hindi ka na umabot. Gusto nyo ba yun? Bata ka pa lang, tapos ka na. But of course, you don't want that, right? And this is a program that helps you live longer. Now, at the same time, there is another one, this is Magnum, who was able to lower SGPT levels, just like Ray kanina. Okay, lower your liver damage. Now, a lot of people think, I'm taking products, but will it hurt my liver? Actually, it's gonna heal your liver. So while doing the whole program, you can actually make your liver healthier. And at the same time, triglycerides from 224 to 80, sobrang layo. You get so much healthier, which makes your life so much longer. Now, I've shown you a lot of these people and testimonials and pictures of people who are getting better body. And of course, the next one should be you. Now, these are products that help people feel younger. Now, I know you want to have healthier bodies, more mobility, even the people who's looking for a way to get healthier. And as a company, we are an anti-aging company. We also have products that help you look younger. Now, we have products that are designed to erase the signs of aging in your face. Just like this machine called the Galvanic Spa, it can actually remove lines and wrinkles, make your skin 10 years younger in 10 minutes. Remove your eye bags, remove your lap lines, remove your crow's feet, and all of these concerns in your face. Now, these are before and after pictures. So, of course, it's not before and after. So, it's half-face photos. You will see that there is significant change in the way they look. Right? Now, there are people naman ang problema, they wave twice. You know na, hi! Hindi ba? They wave twice. Kaya yung mga Miss Universe, ganun lang para hindi umarag yung sa aking skin dito. Stretch marks. And I have seen so many results in front of my eyes in terms of these stretch marks, and also for varicose veins and hair growth. Now, these results happen in minutes, but syempre yung hair growth happens. Nakakatakot naman yun, diba? In 10 minutes, biglang tumubo yung buhok. Alam, for 2 or 3 months. But you know what? The best part is if you want to know how this works, just ask the friend who invited you, and then you can get yourself get a try, but of course, half-face lang din, di ba? So, of course, these are the products that we have that help you look younger. Right now, we also want to learn more about the company. Now, we are a company called New Skin. New Skin has a track record. We have 27 years of success and over $1 billion invested in your business. Now, can you invest $1 billion in business? Now, in this company, you don't have to, because New Skin has already invested for you. Now, currently, we're operating in more than 50 countries. Who here wants to have an international business? Yeah? So, syempre, kung pipili ka, di ba? International business without going through the hassles of applying for one. Because when you join this company, instantly, you have a global business. We have a record revenue of $1.7 billion. And we are publicly listed in the New York Stock Exchange. And the best part, if you want to be a billionaire, listen to Forbes. Forbes gave out the list of the top 100 most trustworthy company, and New Skin is number 4. And this is really significant. Now, right now, we're also looking at the graph of Google and Apple. 11 out of the 12 months, we outperformed Google and Apple. You know, that is really significant. In tough times, we perform better than the iPad maker. That's why right now, we are regarded to as the Apple of the anti-aging companies. And there's no one else that comes closer to this. And And this is really, really significant. These numbers outdated. The company keeps on growing and growing and growing. So right now, because of this, we are the #1 highest paying company in the New York Stock Exchange. Now our vision is to make you the richest. Period. Is that a good vision?
Yes.
Now honestly, everybody's working pa, right? Now you have your own companies, right? So the company that you're working for, do you have a vision mission? Yeah, do you remember? You know why? Because it doesn't say anything about you. That's why you don't remember. Except pag accreditation, ipipilit sa'yo yun, ikakapit sa cubicle mo or something like that. But is there any, maybe you have an idea, is there any line there that says that if you work for us, we're gonna make your life better? Meron mo ganun. If you apply, we're gonna make you the richest employee. Meron mo ganun. Now, in this company, our vision is to make your life the best life possible. And this is what I like about the vision of Newskin. And that's why right now, we are the #1 in the whole industry. Now, the good thing is that we create millionaires along the way. Because of the vision, we are able to create a lot of millionaires. Now, we have paid out more than $8 billion in total commissions to all of our distributors. And last year alone, we paid out $730 million. Now, every time I see this $730 million, I simply laugh silently in my, sa sarili ko, because I know that there are probably every other company in the world don't even reach 730 in revenue. We just paid out last year. And this year, even gonna be bigger. And it's really amazing because we're now close to making 1,000 US dollar millionaires. And actually, there's one inside the room. No, two inside the room. So of course, later, I'll tell you about it. We have created so many millionaires in this company. So syempre, ulaan niyo kung sino nandyan. There are. Now, of course, because of this, we now create 1 millionaire every 5 days. This number is soon going to be outdated. And it's only New Skin 1.0. Now, what does it mean? We are in a state of growth. We're now growing from 1.0 to 2.0. And this is the best part. It's just starting right now. The momentum and the growth is just starting right now. And the timing to do business is when it grows from, actually, the best time is 25 years ago when it all started. But we cannot get back. And everybody saying those people who has created so much success are now back to work. You know why? Because they haven't seen a momentum as big as what's going to happen today. We're now going from big to huge. And this means that we're going to create 5 billion in revenue and 2 billion in commissions. If you're a negosyante and you see almost half is going to be paid to you, you have to be excited. For me, it's really exciting to be getting half of everything that I take out in the market. It's really, really big. So the biggest question right now is how much of this will be yours? So it's really about doing it fast and doing it now. Because there's no better time than doing it now. Now I want to share to you a timeline of what it means. Before, New Skin pays 1 billion every 13 years. It took us 13 years to pay 1 billion. Now, at New Skin 1.0, we pay 1 billion every 16 months. In New Skin 2.0, around 5 years from now, we're looking at paying 1 billion every 6 months. And this is all for distributors like you and me. For everybody else here in this room, 1 billion every 6 months. This is really, really significant. Go ask your company and how much they pay out every 100 years. It won't come close to $1 billion, trust me. And you can do your math, it will not go to $1 billion. This is the biggest ever. And the only question is, how long would you want to work? 4 years or 40 years? Of course, 4 years. Doing New Skin allows you to achieve the success that you're supposed to make in 40 years. In just 4 years. And this is why we're really excited to have you here. Because it's all about timing. Timing is now right for Nu Skin. The only question is the timing for you. Is it going to be your timing? Because for me, when I saw the business, the first thing that stuck into my mind, let's start now because time is everything. For me, when I started, sa totoo lang, I decided to sign up at around 1:30 a.m. because I couldn't wait for the morning to start the business. I looked for a way to start fast and to start now. Sabi ko, if I could have started yesterday, I would. If I could have started 1 year from now, I would still start doing the business. Because for me, timing is everything. So I hope today is going to be the right time for you. Because our goal is to help you live a better life. To help you live rich, fulfilling, and secure life. A life of true prosperity. Now, with this business, when you decide to join us, we're actually going to give you the ability to live a long and healthy, youthful life. Would you want to live long and wealthy? Yes. At 100 years old, you're still joining marathons. And that's what we're looking at because you're going to be healthier. Now, it doesn't mean that 100 years old is simply in bed. It's 100 years old walking in the park and enjoying time with family. Now, to have quality life with your family and have a life of significance to other people. Imagine, how much would you want to give out as pamana? In this business, you can even give out $1 million as pamana. And even more. And that's what we call significance. And at the same time, being able to help so much more people along the way. Now, because of this goals, our advocacy now is to help people become leaders in wellness and in business. Now, of course, I've been talking about business. How do you take advantage of this business? Take advantage of this business is you have to learn to become an executive coach. Be like one of us. So you can help people get healthier lives, sexier lives, and wealthier lives. Now, how do you start doing this business? Now, let me share to you how the business happens. 1, 2, and 3 steps. Very, very easy. Number 1 is to invest in your own franchise. Invest in yourself and learn how to do it properly. Now, next is to become an executive coach. How do you become an executive coach? Just sponsor 5 people in the next 2 to 3 months. Now, let me ask you, do you have 5 friends?
Yes.
If you don't, magtutrush ka, di ba? Kasi ikaw ka naman if you don't have 5 friends. Now, everybody has 5 friends, right? Or even 50 friends. Or even more. How many Facebook friends do you have? Meron bang 50 lang? Oo, ayun, di ba? Kasi 50 lang. Now, if you have 5 friends who wants to make so much more money, who wants to get sexier, wealthier, invite them over and do this business with you the next 2 to 3 months. When they duplicate, you make a 6-figure income in the next 3 to 6 months. Would you like that? Now, that's being an executive coach. Then you can make more than 100,000 a month doing this. If you had 100,000 a month, what would you do? Would your life change? Yes, definitely. You might be able to fire your boss tomorrow. That's what I did. When I got my first 6-figure income, the first thing that got into my head, I want to fire my boss. Ayoko na magtrabaho kasi nakakapagod. Tama ba? For those who have not experienced work, try it. 1 year siguro, pagod ka na. Now, the next thing is to follow the system that we have so that you can achieve leadership incomes. Now, what does it mean? Right now, when you train and develop more people, then you become one of the leaders. Now, when we talk about leadership income, let me share to you how it works. Now, as a distributor, when you started doing this business, all you get is discounts on the products. So you get cheaper products, right? So first thing pa lang, sulit ka na because you get cheaper products for yourself. Now, as you become an executive coach, you make 9 to 20% of everything that happens in your business. Now, regardless if they are the ones that you personally sponsored or somebody else involved themselves here because they saw your picture, sobrang pumayat ka, what did you do? Then you get 9 to 20% out of everything. Now, when you decide to become a leader, you're not only managing your own business. You're also helping others manage their own. And you get 5% per person that you help to become an executive, regardless of how many you want. How many friends do you want to help and make more money? How many? 5? 10? Do you have 5, 10, 15, 20? Yeah, probably even more. Now this is what it means. The more friends that, by the way, if you have a friend and you taught them how to make 100,000 a month, would they thank you forever? Yes, grabe, di ba? Ipagpaparty ka nun, baka lagyan ka pa ng revolver. Grabe, so, buti na lang kaibigan mo ko, and that's what it means. Being able to help other people achieve the incomes that they desire. Now, of course, let's talk about leadership. Now, we know that we have a lot of dreams, right? And we have a lot of goals that we want to achieve in life. And it happens when you start becoming a leader. Now, what does leadership look like? Now, right now, when you help 4 other people to do this business with you and become executive coaches, you're called a Ruby. Now, as a Ruby, the average income is 143,000 pesos a month. Now, let me ask you, what kind of job gives you 143,000 pesos? Probably VP, yeah, or CEO, or maybe the owner, or whatever. Tama? How long will it take you to become VP? Can anyone give me an answer? How many years? 15, 20 years? Yeah? Now, to find 4 friends, how long for you? Either in a year? Probably 4 friends. Kawawa ka naman pag wala, di ba? Sobra. Now, that's being Ruby. So what would you like? Work hard, 20 years, and not even sure, or not even get a chance to get promoted, or find 4? What's easier? Find 4, and this is what it means. If you find 4, you become a Ruby. Find 6, you're called an Emerald. As an Emerald, the average income is 281,000 pesos a month. Trust me, the money is real, and it's more fun here. Really, really amazing, right? Teach 8, you're called a Diamond, and you're now making $500,000 a month. Can you teach 8, even if they give you 5 years? Imagine your life 5 years from now. 500,000 a month. What would you do? Alam mo mo pa ng ubos meron ulit. Pagpasok mo ng ATM, kailangan ba ganito? Baka may mali, di ba? Hindi ka na yung, sana may laman. Now you have a different problem. Right? Stage 12. Then you're called a Blue Diamond. As a Blue Diamond, the average income is 2.2 million pesos a month. Now, a lot of people are saying it's too good to be true. I always say, hindi ka lang sanay. Because really, this is true. Now, all of these figures are published by PricewaterhouseCoopers. They are not figures coming from the company. These are figures coming from an auditing company that audited Nu Skin as a company and gave out these numbers. Now, I have friends in PwC and they can attest that, yeah, Nu Skin is actually one of our clients. And PwC will never lie for anybody else. Now, of course, we want to look at leaders, di ba? Kanina tinanong ko, how does leaders look like? Yeah. We have some of our leaders in this room. Now, we have Ruby executives in the room that I want to call on so that they can share a little bit about themselves. Now, I want to start with one of the people that I really respect because she has been very instrumental in developing me here in this business. And I just knew her because I joined the business. So, even if strangers pa lang kami, she was there to help me out so that I can create my success in this business. So I'm gonna call her up, she's gonna share her story. So please, just help me welcome one of our rubies, Miss Pearl Pilpil.
Thank you, Mervin. Good evening, guys. Good evening. So my name is Pearl. I'm actually a nurse. Before seeing the company and being connected with this, I'm working as an ICU nurse sa UST Hospital. So, my initial plan is actually to go abroad because ultimately, my dream is to be a doctor, to go outside the country, to be like my aunties in the States, and to really study medicine and create money. So, kaya lang, nung nag-work ako sa UST Hospital, alam mo yung na-experience ko yung turn ako ng patients na mga obese, nahirapan ako mag-turn sa kanila, tapos really hard to be a nurse na paulit-ulit yung schedule ko. don't get me wrong, no, I love being in a medical field. But sabi ko, ito lang ba talaga, to have this money, I have to be a nurse or I have to be in the hospital. So, fortunate enough, this was introduced to me. So, when I saw the income ng Blue Diamond, 2.2 million per month, yan lang talaga, hindi ko na, nakalimutan ko na ng tatlo, no? 2.2 million per month lang talaga. So, nag-stick sa mind ko yan because I just wanna share, we have a family business na into apartment unit. So, hindi kami nag-earn ng 7-figure income, 6-figure income here in the Philippines. So, sabi ko, reality-wise, hindi yun para sa akin. So, when I saw this income, parang so big, na, teka lang, I'm very, very curious to know, and I wanna start it already. So, I joined the business, and yun nga, right now, sabi ni Mervin, I'm one of the Ruby executives, one of the leaders in this company. And what I can say, real talaga yung money. And I'm very, very excited about not just the money itself, but yung mga nangyayari dito, especially the project. So, I'm also using I'm undergoing the program, and may mga na-experience na akong results. Most especially sa thighs ko, no? And I can feel na, although I'm thin, no, madaming tao matutulungan. Madaming pasyente at madaming family and friends na matutulungan. Nanghinayin din ako, like, for example, sa dad ko, he passed away kasi 2008. And sabi ko, kung meron lang ganito, siguro pina-undergo ko na siya ng program and siguro buhay pa siya ngayon. So right now, I'm focused on, syempre wala na yun, di ba? I'm more of prevention na lang with other family and friends ko rin, like my mom and my mga other friends na alam kong kailangan ng tulong. So, as a nurse and as a soon to be a doctor, so I'm still focused to be a doctor, no? I want to be an advocate of health and wellness. So, I can see the patients na madami naghihirap. Alam mo yun, dahil they're suffering from a lot of chronic degenerative diseases. Na bedridden na sila sa hospital. And wala na silang magawa. Nagsisisi na lang sila na kung pinrevent ko lang talaga siya and all. So, before, madami akong restrictions. Wala akong magawa in terms of healthy. But with this program, I'm very, very excited because I know mas madami ako matutulungan. No? Hindi lang in terms of health, at the same time in terms of wealth. So, I'm also enjoying yung mga perks and yung mga results ng business. For example, yung having the lifestyle, no, ng hindi na outside ng hospital. Because way back before, alam mo, holidays, wala akong time talaga to spend with my families. So, holidays, alam niyo yun, di ba? Yan yung ina-anticipate mo, mahabang bakasyon and all. Pero ako, kahit sabihin natin double pay, hindi ko siya gusto kasi nakatali ako sa work ko. And at the same time, yung mga sick leave, the vacation leave, no? Excuse na lang ako ng sick leave siya kahit wala akong sakit. Dahil I want to really rest, dahil sobrang pagod. So, I'm also enjoying traveling, syempre yung growth sa business. And I'm the type of person kasi na hindi confident speaking in front eh. So, all throughout this business career noon, na-develop na yung sarili ko. So, my dreams, unti-unti na siya nangyayari. And I'm very, very committed right now to also help other leaders in this business at saka yung mga upcoming leaders na maging katulad din namin. So, let's be an advocate of health and especially to have more wealth. Okay, sino gusto nun? I think everyone, no? And that's it. I really invite you to do this business and be part of this program. So, let's transform people's lives. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you very much, Pearl. And right now, I'd like to call on a couple business. And ginulat ko lang sila ngayon. And they're here, that's why it's the first time I saw them here again for the longest time. And I want to call them up. They are my new friends in the business. Recently, just met them and learned about, grabe, they've been creating success ng hindi ko nalaman noon. Tapos ngayon nakita ko na grabe, they're really successful couple. And they're also one of our Ruby couples or Ruby executives in the business. Please help me welcome Rap and Pat Robles. Tama? Sorry kung biglaan, but you really have this.
Halatang ginulat kami na sa gitna pa akong nakaupo.
Okay, so I'm Grabe, this is Pat.
Hi.
Ito na. Since sinabi niya, ako na rin magsalita, mas gusto naman ako. I've been in business ever since high school kasi pinalaki kami ng grandfather ko in a setting na we are quite well off. Meron kaming factories, meron kaming mga manufacturing plants. I'm from Navotas. Patis talaga yung business namin. So meron mga nagsasabi minsan, patis, nakakahiya, gano'n. Okay, it's a smell of money. Yan yung sabi sa kanila. Kaya nung pinakita sa akin yung Nuskin was introduced to me, anong tawag doon, anti-aging, skincare, mga gano'n. Hindi ko na nakita yung products eh. Hindi ko na nakita yung produkto. Okay, nagdodemo ko, may baling-baling, mga gano'n. Pero nung pinakita sa akin to, okay, this is a real business. This is something na pag pinakita ko sa ibang tao, they would understand me. Well, at first, I was wrong. hindi pala nakikita ng lahat ng tao yung nakikita ko. Pero still, pinagpursigihan namin. We're about to be married sa December. Pero ano eh. Dream wedding, ha? Yeah. Okay, taga-plano, okay, taga-pon. Okay, lahat naman siguro ng lalaki dito nakaka-relate to, di ba? Ganun na yun eh. So, din kami is real, tulad nga sinabi ni Jorge. And becoming Ruby is not really that easy for me kasi I've been trained in a setup na very traditional. Okay, yung kailangan merong building, kailangan merong mga tao, kailangan merong mga consumer. This is very new to me, pero I was willing to learn, I was willing to embrace kung ano man yung hindi ko alam. Thank you kina Kuya Pax, thank you sa mga mentors namin. And, well, bago naman kami ikasal, dito na kami nun eh. So, that's it. Hindi ako masyadong masalita, pero kung meron siya kasi sabihin, okay lang.
2 minutes lang.
Sure.
To share ko rin a bit of me, I'm a dentist by profession. I'm a dentist by profession. I entered the profession because I thought that all dentists are mapera. Ever since I was a kid, the earliest I remember, I wanted to be really, really wealthy. 4 years old pa lang yata ako, meron na akong attache case na puro play money. Kasi I dreamed of making those money real, yung pwede ko silang pambili ng toys. Unfortunately, hindi talaga siya pwede kasi tinry ko. Hindi talaga siya pwede. So, I entered the profession because I wanted to be in the medical profession. Doctor din gusto ko like Pearl. Pero unfortunately, hindi kaya ng parents. I entered the company at the time that both my parents nag-retire. Tapos my ate got recession, yung naalis sa work. So I'm the next in line, we have a college and we have a high school. So wala akong ibang choice but to find something else that will help me provide for the family. And so I met the company through this fine guy over here. And and it has been giving me a lot of high hopes, hindi lang pala hopes. It's been giving me the formula para makuha namin dalawa, makuha ko yung dreams ko for my family, and makuha namin yung dream lifestyle namin for our future family that we're going to create starting next year.
Yeah. Now, of course, we also want to hear from people who are provincianos. Anyone here is provincianos?
Yeah.
Yeah, maraming provinciano yata coming from all over the world or all over the Philippines. Now, of course, provincianos are the Philippines. And there are also Rubies, and they are people that I really admire because of what they have contributed to my business and what they have paved the way for everybody else. Now, they are already a family na with 2 kids. And they came from the land of golden friendship. Okay? So please help to welcome our Rubies, Paul and Ann Hipolito.
Good evening!
Good evening.
Ayun, probinsyano naman din. Yes. Pero sa US na. Hindi, Golden Friendship Spaghetti Oracle. So, we're both actually engineers. So, ECE po kami, pareho po ECE. So, actually, for most probinsyano na nandito, for sure sa room, common yung reason natin bakit pumunta sa Manila. One, probably because you want, to have bigger opportunities talaga. Gusto nyo makuha yung mga gusto nyo sa buhay. Like, we graduate, kami naman pinag-aral kami ng magandang schools ng parents namin. But unfortunately, when you actually graduate and then you look for a job, especially you're in the province, wala talaga. Sobrang konti lang yung options na pwede. That's why we're here in Manila. And lucky enough, we were, working. I used to work as a network operations engineer. Siya naman, Peter, sabihin niya. And we were actually, pag taga-probinsya ka, when you're here, parang the usual routine that you have, bahay, trabaho. But we were really looking forward talaga to have a bigger life in the future. So we were really looking for other options aside from the work that we have. And fortunately, our prayers were answered through Fred, or actually he's not, the person who invited us in the business was the person whom we actually do not know. So, basta, we do not personally know her, but forever thankful talaga kami sa kanya kasi she showed us a possibility to have a greater life here in the Philippines. And no, we don't have to go away and go abroad to actually earn the income. So, kami yung mag-asawa na ngayon. So, kung sila magpapakasal pa lang, kami kasal na. But what I actually like about this business is the income is really good. It's real. Yung sa kanila na pinagplanuhan pa nila, we actually got our pagpakasal in this business. As in, to the last centavo. Our parents were just attending the wedding. Alam mo yung feeling nila na wala lang kaming pwedeng i-contribute na, attendance lang po. Okay na. Yung, alam mo yung ganon, it's giving your parents something na they can be proud of. So it's something. And right now, we have 2 kids. So we're excited kasi we actually can spend most of the time. Yung, alam mo yung the income that we have, we can actually spend it with the people that matters the most every single day with them. I have a brother kasi abroad, and alam mo yung feeling na, oo nga, malaki kita mo dyan, but you cannot spend it with the people that, na yung dapat mong paggastosan talaga, sila gumagastos, pero ikaw nandun. Alam mo yung feeling na gano'n. So, in this business, it's something that, sobrang blessed talaga. And also, we actually got people that, mabibless. And kumbaga, fortunate kami, we found people that we can consider as a family here in Manila. Not just, partners mo sa business, but you can actually call them as a family talaga. They actually support us along the way na, though we do not know anything to do with business, but because of the system that we have, alam mo yung intact siya, you just have to follow, just do it. Just, if you have dreams for yourself, just do it talaga. And I'm just so excited kasi with the program that we have, sobrang mas madali na. Kasi, alam mo yun, you just have to use it and then people get to notice it. Alam mo yung picture na yung nakatalikod kanina? Ako yun. So, ayoko nga sana, sabi ko kay Masan, I don't wanna show my body and all. But sabi ko, if it's something that can help other people be inspired to do it for themselves also, I would do it. I'm a mother of 2, di ba? Sabi ko nga sa inyo. And for the longest time, I've been just dreaming of having that body back again. Yung parang alam mo yung, dati kasi hindi naman ako nawapasexy talaga, but yung alam mo, okay yung katawan mo. But when you gave birth na kasi, yung feeling na parang ang hirap namang magpapayat ulit. Pwede mong buntisin mo na lang ako ulit. But you know what? But you know what, with the body that I have right now, and I'm actually in the program where we I'm finishing it this March 22. So exciting kasi every time you weigh yourself and then you look at the fats na nalulose mo talaga. It's so exciting. I started 61 kilos. Right now I'm about 50 kilos. And 31 or 34 point something na body fat. As in body fat yun. And now I'm about 24.4% na lang. So it's something kasi parang feeling mo, di ba, parang basta nakakatawa kasi yung damit mo every time na susuotin mo, lumuluwang. But ito yung maganda kasi you don't look klosya. Yung people that get to see you parang bumata ka. Yeah. It's not just, yung gano'n, parang, yeah. So, yun, for the people who are here for the first time, I invite you to actually, be part of this program, not just for yourself, but do this for your family. It's not just about, lose that fat or anything, but you can probably create something, an opportunity for you to see this as a whole na makakatulong not just for your health, but financially or sa wealth din na makakreate para sa pamilya. Take it over. Na-shock siya.
Maraming bago. Anyway, actually, yun nga. First thing talaga when we went to Manila, siya yung nauna. She was here to look for opportunities. Ako naman, simple lang. I was just following her. I was just simply following the opportunity. Mahirap na mapunta sa iba, di ba? So, sunod-sunod ako. Tapos, we were really looking for something bigger kasi andito na lang din. Lupus-lupusin na, di ba? Wala naman kami ginagawa sa gabi. So, we were looking for something to do and we saw this. And ang concern lang namin before, like in my case, I really don't like talking in front. And wala akong masyadong barakada in college. Dito pa, wala talaga kaming kakilala. I don't really know anything about business. Tapos skincare pa, at saka alam mo yan, hindi talaga tugma. But one thing that I'm really sure of, I really want to be successful. I really want to be wealthy, di ba? So parang kung eto makakatulong, why not? I give it like 5-10 years. And we've been doing this for like over 5 years now. And it's really good. It's really worth it. Right now, full-time kami. Isa lang yung masasabi ko na that made us successful, we just decided to really do this. And then we just work it through. Parang pipili ka lang ng course, hindi mo naman talaga alam anong mangyayari sa'yo. You just choose one course and then just graduate. So ganun lang yung ginawa namin. We're just willing to learn along the way. And we were willing to apply what you learn. And then 5 years after, we're doing well. So when it comes to the program naman, siya, if you notice, you can see the difference, di ba? Iba talaga when you're gonna feel the difference. I really invite you to do the program yourself so that you can also feel the difference. And we invite you also to do this business. Let's create a really good change for the people that we love in the beginning and then for other people as well. Thank you and good evening.
Feel the difference. Really amazing. Now, of course, we also want to hear from. By the way, in this business we've heard about from the rookies. Now, personally, I'm one of the emeralds in the business. I'm not gonna share a lot of the story. I'm just gonna tell you, the money is real. You can have a lot of fun. You can have a lot of time, and you can travel and travel and travel. I'll be out. I'll see you next 2 weeks because I'll be out of the country for the next few days, and it's really amazing how this business can transform. And but right now, of course, one of our goals, personally as leaders here, we also want to get to the top of the compensation plan. We want to get to become Blue Diamonds. So right now, do you want to hear from Blue Diamonds? Yes. We have several of them here tonight, and there's this one guy that hindi ko rin sinabihan that I'm gonna call him, but I'm gonna call him. He is one of our Blue Diamonds. Since he's here, he's one of our Blue Diamonds. He's gonna share his own story. But please help me have a warm welcome to our Blue Diamond executive, Mr. OJ Reyes.
Anyway, just want to share a quick story. My wife and I have been here for about 13 years. started the business when we were 15 years old. We started the business when we were 24 years old. So I'm 37. And we started this business part-time. We were working for, I was working for a company in charge of fixing vending machines. Nakakita naman kayo mga vending machines.
Yes.
So yung mga vending machines na usually broken, nagnas pa 20 pesos, hindi lumalabas yung product nyo. Have you tried that? So my job is to fix that. When I open it, I see a 20 pesos there. That's how I make money. But obviously, the money was not enough. I'm very eager to look into other business, but at a very young age, I was really looking for a way for me to fulfill my goals. Bata pa rin naman ako. But at a very young age, I was really a goal getter. Because I became from an average family. But with a lot of, we 6 magkakapatid, 5 brothers and a sister. And hindi sabi mabigay lahat, but I have a lot of things, a lot of vehicles. I want to drive my own Pajero, I want to have my own house. But I don't think my family can provide it. I have to work hard for that. You guys feel the same way?
Yes.
Parang, I would really like to take charge of my life at a very young age, but I don't know how to. So when I was invited here, I looked into the business. I saw new skincare, may mga supplements. Hindi ko naiintindihan, but when I saw the 100,000 income, I was really motivated to work hard. So it doesn't really matter to me if it's who's the guy with Patis business. With the Patis, it doesn't matter if it's Patis, Matika, but as long as I make 100,000, I'll do it. So I know I can work hard, and I would like to work hard talaga in business. So in the first few months, we became executives. After 5 months, we were making 50,000 after, 5th month, and we went to 100,000 after a year. It became bigger, half a million after 5 years. We became diamonds after 6 years. It was really, really fun for us. If you could imagine yourself working for 6 years and making the income that you could just imagine, you'd be jumping, right? So kami rin, both yung mga sweet couples here, yung mga nagpo-foreplay pa kanina. I just texted my wife and said, I love you. And it's a Monday, right? So my story was, we did it part-time, we did it within 6 years. We somehow semi-retired from the company, as some of you probably don't know that. We enjoyed our life. I went to photography. I studied photography for 5 years. I pursued photography. My wife took charge of taking care of our 2 kids. Breastfed both of them for 2 years each. So we took care of them. I quit my job after 2 months doing the business. You don't have to quit your job. But one thing we enjoy right now is not just the money itself, but the time with the kids. It's somehow minsan na take for granted namin na nakukuha na namin yung time with the kids. But, I think if we look back, it is what most people really want in life. Kami, we've been doing it for 12 years. Right? So we just enjoy that. And I think what the business gave us was more in taking control of your life. Do you guys like to control your life? Walang nagsasabi sa inyo kahit asawa nyo to do what you need to do. Ako asawa ko yung sinasabi na sakto na kailangan ko. Hindi ko rin sinusunod. But it's about taking control. Just to end, I have somebody kanina I was talking to. Sabi niya, OJ, I don't know what to do. My job is demanding, but I want to do this business. As a coach in the business, and medyo, experience also at the same time, I boldly told her, so what do you really want in your life? If I decided to do this full time, I decided to quit my job because I decided to have an extraordinary life. Because doing what you're doing, I'm sure you would end up like most people. Nothing bad about that, but is that what you want? So I decided, and most of us here decided, we want an extraordinary life. So we're having that right now, and looking forward for unimaginable things. Just like the next speaker will probably say. The next speakers will probably say. So, mas maganda pa nga mo sila kaysa sa akin. Anyway, Mervin, thank you very much.
And you don't need to get 20 pesos from while ago that we have created close to 1,000 US dollar millionaires in the company. And tonight we're very, very fortunate to be graced by two of them here who have made over 50 million pesos in the business. And they are one of our beloved mentors in the business. For me, they have been super significant in my growth in the business. Majority of what I know in leadership and in growth came from this couple. And right now, we're very, very happy to celebrate them and their success as one of our newest $1 million Circle members. So please help me welcome our Blue Diamonds and $1 million Circle members, Pax and Gina Pacolaco.
He's Pax and Gina.
Siyang boss. Beauty at the best. Hindi please. I tried pronouncing it correctly kasi Bisaya din ako.
So let me tell you a little bit about how I started Yubiski, Before I saw the business, I was an extremely shy person. If you asked me to stand here in front and talk to a crowd, I'd probably faint. Okay? Mula pang 10 seconds, nandiyan na ako. But I knew I had very strong dreams. Something I really love. I love to travel. How many of you here love to travel? Yeah. Budget or 5-star?
5-star.
5-star. Ganun din ako. Diba? My mom has set the standard so high because she showed me how to travel really well. But I could not really depend on her until I'm at the age of 30 and 40 and still ask her for money to travel. Diba? Hindi pwede. So traveling was so important to me. Having a big house, a dream house. How many of you would love to have a dream house? Yeah, ako rin. And the term for my dream house would be sprawling. Okay, so malaking property. Gani. And of course, I love to have a family. Diba? To have time with family, to have a loving husband, and to have a lot of time with kids. So, I was following in the footsteps of my dad. I thought becoming an architect like him would be the ticket. So what I did is I joined one of the best architectural firms in the Philippines. How many of you have seen the 100 peso bill and the building behind it? Kita nyo? Yeah. The firm that I joined, that I worked with, was that firm, the one who made that building. So sabi ko, I'm on the right track. Okay? So normally, we would design homes that would cost around 50 million pesos back in the 1990s. So probably now, double the price niya. So when they would have their pool made, some swimming pool would be 1 million pesos. Okay? Mga dream kitchen, 1 million pesos din. Iba nagpapagawa ng dirty kitchen, 500,000 pesos. Okay? How many of you love to have your own movie house at home? Yeah, home theater, di ba? That's 1 million pesos. Okay, sabi ko, wow, I enjoy designing them and how I wish I had these kinds of homes. So what I did is I asked my office mates who have been there 10, 20 years. Kasi I was wealthy for as an architect, lisensyado na, it's around 10,000 pesos lang. Sabi ko, maybe those who have been working there for at least 10, 20 years, siguro may bahay na sila katulad ng mga clients namin. And the disappointing answer was, no, we don't have a house. We're just renting. Sabi ko, oh no. Diba? And there's only one person who had a dream house. And that was the owner of the firm. Okay? He was 88 years old. So sabi ko, do I have to work until I'm 88 to have my dream house? Or should I just marry him? Pero sabi ko, hindi ko siya type.
Yung type niya maikip tsaka balik.
So sabi ko, maybe I should look at the clients, okay? Kaya ka na ba? Yung clients namin, left and right, nagpapagawa ng bahay. How is it that they can afford? And our own architects, nalitin siya, all of them, all our clients, the common denominator was, they all had businesses. Great. I can design my own house as an architect, and 2, buy my house by getting into business. So very fortunate that I saw this business through my friend, and I was really very excited because now I have a chance. I saw this business. Ang problem ko lang noon, first, I was very shy. Okay? 2, I have no business background. Never sold anything in my life. Kahit sa college, wala kaming how to make singil your client 101. So, ang common sakit ng mga architect, hindi kami marunong singil. Okay? So what was I doing? The beauty about this business and in this team, we have entrepreneurship classes. We have training and step-by-step process on how to do this business. And I'm very glad because ako yung type of person who's willing to learn. And I learned everything about business here in Muslim. And I'm very glad. So today, I'm enjoying spending time with my son and with my husband. Ngayon, exam week, so I'm enjoying really reviewing with my son. Okay, nag-review kami sa zoology, at botany, geometry, at mathematics, and he's only in grade 2. Okay? And I'm glad I have that time. Okay, kasi my goal kami to have at least 7 subjects na 90 pataas. Okay, so I have the time to do that. Okay? 2, the world is our classroom. When my husband and I travel, we bring our son along. So he really sees Malaysia, he gets to visit Singapore, he gets to visit Australia, the United States. So the world is his classroom, and I'm really happy that this business has given that to him. And of course, we are happy to do this business